Hello, so good evening everyone. I am S.K.Chakraborty and today I am with you with a pre-match analysis of the Kolkata Classico or the derby that is between East Bengal and Mohun Bagan. So let us start today's analysis. So basically it's a age-old derby that is taking place in Kolkata for a long period of time. And of course, you must know that it is the 100th year of the Derby. So, today I will explain the tips and the bits of the Derby by this slide presentations. So, let's start. So, first of all, let us look at how East Bengal is going to line up in the match. In the goalpost position, we are as usual getting Arindam Bhattacharya. Then we have Raju Gaikwad as the right back. He is replacing, of course, Mohammad Rafi. I think Raju will start from the next match because in the last match we found that basically what was happening in the last match. This this gap you are finding this gap. This gap was becoming too large, and as a result the opponent striker, let us assume your opponent striker, so in the last match it was Boris. So basically what was happening, he was basically using this channel to enter, and as a result what was happening, the and as a result there was a lot of pressure on the two center backs. And so we know that Raju is much more defensively strong as compared to Mohammad Rafi. So I would prefer Raju Gaikwad in place of Mohammad Rafi ahead of the next match. Next, we will have Franjo Pretse and Tomislav Marcela as usual in the central defensive position. Next, we will find Hira Mondol as the left back. Last match he played decently, and I think if he keeps up his play, he will East Bengal can surely expect something better. Next, we have Jackie Chan Singh starting in place of Hamte. Now, why I am expecting Jackie Chan Singh in place of Hamte? Because if you look here, Hamte was first touch of Hamte was not very good, and the second thing that I noticed in Hamte is that his sense of passing is not as good as Jackie Chan, and Jackie Chan is, we know, is very much experienced as a player, and if he can use the wing play, basically if he can use the wing play, and as a result I think from the right channel he will play, and from the left channel I am preferring Vikas Jairo, and I am also wishing that these two position will swap. Basically there will be a swap between the two right wingers. If this thing happens, then there will be a good chance of the entire team and also the attacking position, and it will be very difficult for the opponent team to mark them. So I think the both the wingers will swap their positions, and it is very good. Next, then I will have Amarjit Singh Kiam. Basically, Amarjit Singh Kiam starting in the midfield along with Saurav Das. Now, I am preferring it to be like in the diamond formation rather than as I have written with Amarjit Singh Kiam starting a bit up front and Saurav Das starting a bit below. Now, while I am preferring this thing, let me make one thing clear. Amarjit Singh Kiam, if you look at him, his ball holding capacity is very good. In the last match, what we saw was basically the players who were playing for the team didn't had the much chances with the ball, and as a result we are having Chima up front. So basically what was happening, they are just trying long balls towards Chima and Perisovic, and as a result here, but what they did, they just placed Peter Hartley in that position, and ultimately the Chima supply got blocked. And as a result, in the last match what we saw, Chima either has to come below. Chima was playing in this position basically, and it is very difficult for a box striker to come down and then take the ball and do the goal. It is not possible. Next we are having Jairu, Chima and Perosevic. I am preferring Perosevic as a withdrawal forward. Okay, so basically we will prepare the game. If the opponent defenders start marking out Chima, so as a result, what will happen? Perosevic can use these channels and he may enter, and as a result, there is a chance that Perosevic can get enough chances. In the last match also we are getting. So I'm preferring Perosevic in a perfect number 10 position and Chima at a perfect number 9 position. So this is how East Bengal will line up for the next match. Next, the probable squad of Etika Mohan Bagan. Uh, Generally, coach uses 4-3-3 formation. Basically, the coach uses 4-3-3 formation, but here I have used it in a 3-4-3. Why I have written it like this? I am explaining. So in the goal, Amrinder Singh will start the game as usual because he is a very good goalkeeper, and a bit of problem is there regarding his outing, but I think Amrinder can manage that. Next, I am expecting Deepak Tangri. Now here is a point. I think in the next match what will happen? Deepak Tangri will come up here, Mathew will come here, and there will be a constant swapping of the places between the two, and as a result, sometimes we may find that this 3-4-3 formation, due to induction of Mathew here, it may get converted to 4-3-3. So like that it may occur. So, and Pritam Kotal can shift here, and Subhashish can shift here. So basically they can shift to the fullbacks position, and as a result they can also go up for attacks. So basically we are expecting like this. So we have Tangri, we have Pritam Kotal, we have Subhashish Bose. Now next I am coming to midfield. Though I have shown it like this, but I think Bumo will play in this position and Kauko will play in this position, and they will come inside. So it's a very crucial type of game. So basically if it starts 4-3-3, so as a result Bumo and Kauko will shift inwards, and as a result Pritam and Subhashish will go on overlap, so that it will be a very interesting formation. And as a result Tomislav Marcela will have, and Franjo Pritze, and as a result I think, and especially when Bumo is playing, I think the side backs have to be very much careful here, because we know that Bumo is a very dangerous footballer. He can even play here as a second striker also. So he generally is a ball player and plays constantly, shifts his play. So he's a very versatile footballer. So basically what SC East Bengal has to specifically mark Hugo Bumo on the so we have Johnny Kauko, we have Carl Mathew, and we have Lenny Rodriguez, and we have Hugo Bumo. Now on the attacking, we are approximately getting the Fab 3. I think the Fab 3 will be Manveer, who will join the attack. Listen Kolas will join the attack, and as a result, they will supply the ball here. and as a result, in front we are having Roy Krishna. So basically, a very versatile attacking squad, Mohan Bagan, and of course, but I think their defense is a bit of concern, but yeah, a very good attacking squad, and I think Hugo Bumo is one of the best midfielders, or even attacking midfielders rather, of Hero has. So next is Acb Team Strength. So basically, if you look here, the team strength of Acb in the last match. One second, please. So basically, if you look at the team strength of SCB, you will find a strong defensive performance by the center backs. Approximately, basically in the last match, SCB um, could have lost the match. This was done because of the center backs and also due to, I think, Arindam. I think so. Due to Arindam. So basically, due to the solid performance by Arindam and also by Tomislav Marcela, the basically second, I think the strength is Perosevics. His skills are brilliant. He possesses a great speed, and also I think he may become a supplier to Daniel Chima. And I third person whom I kept in the squad, he was not in the last day squad, but as I have seen, Amarjit Singh Kiam, he can become a trump card for the team. He can hold the ball, he can push up the team, and he may give out a all-round performance. So I think these are very much important for the squad. Now I am going to the weaknesses for point. One is lack of fitness. Okay. So basically what was happening in the last match, as I have noticed here, कि जो entire टीम का जो मैच फिटनेस था बहुत कम था. हम लोग चीमा को देखें. We found out चीमा. I have here seen his videos for Molde and other Chinese clubs. I think he was a bit slow. Also, Marcelo was a bit slow in the last match. So I think there is a lack of match fitness in the squad. As soon as the squad will become match fit, I think they will play well. Side backs not up to the mark. In the last match, I think due to a mistake by Rafiq during the set piece, Peter Hartley just came from behind and just equalized. So what I think basically is that a good side back with a strong defensive quality is required if they try to at least draw the match. And for that, I have kept Raju in the squad, Raju Gakwat. Now it's coach's decision, but I think if Raju is there, there may be a good hope. And third is poor distribution from midfield. I think the distribution from the midfield is not up to the mark. Why this is happening? Because there is no one in the All Indian midfield of SCB who can just hold the ball and can play. So that's a problem that is coming up with the squad. Now ATK's strengths, you all know Roy Krishna. Sorry. Roy Krishna is a terrific striker. I think so. Roy Krishna is a terrific striker. And basically, मतलब क्या बोलूँ, मतलब बहुत ही लास्ट टू आईएसएल में बहुत अच्छा खेले. And in the first match also we have seen his penetrative power. So I think he is a great threat to the ACB defense. Strong midfield, a midfield comprising of Lenny Rodriguez, Johnny Agbo, who is basically a Eurocupper, and Hugo Bumo. So It's the one of the strongest midfield of entire ISL. And next, I think ball distribution by Bumo is brilliant. He can even come into the box and can assist. So it is just, and also what we were seeing. Let me make another thing. What we were, what Bumo was doing. Bumo was, one second. Let me erase all the inks. Let me explain this. Basically, what Bumo was doing. Bumo was coming in this position itself. Bumo was placing itself in this position, and as a result, it is basically attacking midfield center position. And from here, he was basically playing as a shadow striker, and as a result, as he was playing as a shadow striker, it was very difficult for the entire team to mark him. So as a result, he was getting up unmarked, and as a result, he scored that goal, and it was brilliant goal, I think. And last is of course Liston Colasso. I think this uh, brilliant player. He can, his speed is really, he possesses a great terrific speed. Okay, and not only that, another thing, good thing is that he has a capability to earn set pieces for his own team. So that's a very important crucial thing for the ATKMB. Now the weaknesses by ATKMB. First weakness is of course the weak defense. I think the last season ATKMB had a very strong defense in the form of Sandesh Shingan, Tiri and Pritham Kotal, but this season their defense is not looking so good. Much his will depend on Deepak Tangri and um, Matthew's combination. If that works, then I think this problem will be sorted out. And next problem is Amrinder's outing. I think Amrinder's outing is not as good. In the last match, what we saw was that a goal was due to the wrong outing of Amrinder. So I think Amrinder should. He's a very experienced goalkeeper, so I think he should rectify these mistakes. Now, my prediction is very important. So basically, and chance of winning. So basically, ATKMB has a 60% chance of winning the match. Draw is a 20% and SEB is a 20% probability. Now, it's a derby, so it's a 50-50 game. So the game can go in any direction. But yeah, I think ATKMB has a more chance. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you for joining us. Support us, like, subscribe, and please share the video. Thank you.